Hello, welcome back to our English story channel. Do you want to practice English with slow and clear stories? So here you will find easy English stories with slow pronunciation for better practice. Today, you will learn easy English through an emotional story. Today's story is about a young woman who finds out she is pregnant. She feels scared, confused, and completely alone. But one unexpected moment changes her life forever. Stay until the end because the ending may surprise you. Hello, my name is Charlotte. I am 25 years old. I live in Bristol, England. I worked in a small coffee shop. My life was simple and peaceful. One morning, I felt very sick. I thought it was only stress. My friend told me to take a test. I bought one after work. I went home feeling nervous. The result changed my life. I was pregnant. I did not know what to do. The next day, I met Daniel at a quiet cafe. My hands would not stop shaking. I showed him the pregnancy test. He looked at it without speaking. His face suddenly became cold. He said, "I am not ready for this." I asked him, "What do you mean?" He stood up from his chair. He said, "I can't do this." Then he walked away. I watched him disappear down the street. My heart broke into pieces. For the first time, I felt completely alone. I slowly walked back to my small apartment. The silence felt heavier than ever. I sat on my bed and cried. I looked at the baby test again. Fear filled my mind. I worried about money and my future. I did not know who could help me. Then my phone started ringing. It was my mother. I wiped my tears before answering. She heard the sadness in my voice. She gently asked, "Charlotte, what happened?" I finally decided to tell her everything. My voice shook as I told my mother everything. She stayed quiet for a moment. I expected her to be angry. Instead, she said, "Come home, Charlotte." Tears filled my eyes again. She added, "You are not alone." I packed a small bag that evening. My mother hugged me tightly when I arrived. She did not ask many questions. She simply held my hand. For the first time in days, I felt safe. Hope slowly returned to my heart. I knew I could face tomorrow. The following week, I visited the hospital. I was nervous before my appointment. The doctor smiled kindly at me. Everything looked healthy. Then I heard my baby's heartbeat. It was soft, but very strong. Tears rolled down my face. I placed my hand on my stomach. In that moment, my fear became love. I whispered, "I will protect you." My mother smiled beside me. She squeezed my hand gently. I promised never to give up. 2 weeks later, my phone buzzed unexpectedly. The message was from Daniel. He asked if we could meet. I stared at the screen for a long time. Part of me wanted to ignore him. My mother said the choice was mine. I agreed to meet him in a quiet park. He looked tired and nervous. He apologized for leaving me alone. He admitted he had been afraid. I listened without interrupting him. I told him that trust is not easy to rebuild. We both knew the future would depend on our actions. Daniel came to every hospital visit after that. He tried to prove he had changed. He never missed an appointment. He listened carefully to every doctor. He treated me with respect. I did not forgive him immediately. Trust returned slowly, not in one day. We talked honestly about our mistakes. We both learned to be responsible. Our baby brought us a new purpose. We became stronger through patience. I finally smiled without fear. Sometimes people change when they truly accept responsibility. 9 months passed very quickly. One rainy night, my labor began. Daniel drove me to the hospital. I was scared but determined. My mother arrived soon after us. The nurses guided me kindly. Hours felt like forever. I held Daniel's hand tightly. Then I heard my baby's first cry. Tears filled my eyes immediately. The nurse placed my daughter in my arms. She was tiny, warm, and beautiful. In that moment, my whole life changed. The first months were not easy. I was tired almost every day. My daughter woke up many times at night. Sometimes I felt overwhelmed, but every smile gave me strength. My mother helped me whenever she could. Daniel also stayed by our side. We learned how to be a family. I became more confident each day. I returned to work part-time. I balanced motherhood and responsibility. I realized I was stronger than before. My daughter gave my life a new meaning. Today, my daughter is 3 years old. She fills our home with laughter. Sometimes I remember the day I felt alone. I never imagined life could become so beautiful. Every challenge made me stronger. Every tear taught me something important. I stopped being afraid of the future. I learned to believe in myself. My daughter became my greatest blessing. Love gave me the courage to keep moving. I am proud of the life we built. This is not the end of my story. It is the beginning of our beautiful future. The hardest days can become the beginning of the happiest chapter. Never lose hope. Thank you for listening to today's English story. I hope you learned new English words and enjoyed Charlotte's journey. Now tell me, what gave Charlotte the strength to move forward? Write your answer in simple English in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe. See you in the next emotional English story. Goodbye.